So in last class, what exactly did we discuss? Array list. So next point before proceeding ahead, what is it? That anyways I'll discuss, but before that, okay, done with the discussions. Listen now. Online, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That will work. That is not an issue. Online, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So here, what exactly, from where exactly we should start today's class if you ask me. Now my question is, is Java 100% pure object-oriented programming language? Why? Okay. So we cannot say that Java is 100% pure object-oriented programming language because in simple words, if I have to say, if we want to say that it is 100% pure object-oriented programming language, then anything and everything should be treated as object only. But in Java, what is there? There is something called as data types. Am I right? What are these? Primitive data types, we call it as. Your Java is not 100% pure object-oriented programming language because of this reason. Getting my point? If I'm using these primitive data types, am I creating an object of these? No. Because of which Java is not becoming 100% pure object-oriented programming language. But however, sir, though Java is not 100% pure object-oriented programming language, can I make my project, whatever project you will do, can I make that project as 100% pure object-oriented programming language, program project, sir? Definitely yes. How can we do it? Instead of using these things, whatever you are seeing, instead of using these primitive data types, what we can make use of? We can make use of objects of these things. How can we use objects of these things, sir? In place of byte primitive type data, we can make use of object of byte. Here, whatever value you want to give, that value you can. Yes, not only for this, for short also. If you can observe, yes, I am starting with capital letter. Why? Because it is a class. We will create an object of what? If we are creating an object, definitely one class also should be existing for the same. And here for int, Yes. And long will go the same way. However, char, you should call it as class name is what? Only two different classes which got changed is character and int to integer. Okay, rest everything, whatever primitive data types you will use, in same place you can make use of objects. And what we call these types of classes as, these types of classes we call it as wrapper classes. What is the benefit of wrapper classes? Why Java is not pure object-oriented programming language? Because Java supports both. If it supports only this one, then we could have told that Java is pure object-oriented programming language, which is 100% pure. But it supports this one also. That is the reason we cannot call Java as 100% pure object-oriented programming language. However, if I want to make my project 100% pure object-oriented, how can I do it? Don't use this one, use this one. But however, it will take some amount of extra time, that is for creating an object and doing it. But here it will not take that much of time because it is primitive type of data. No need of creating a object, no need of creating a reference, using that reference, no need to call a method. Those things will be eliminated. Clear? Online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why we are using this wrapper classes, where we will use this wrapper classes, that you should know. Clear? Is this concept clear? If yes, then only I can proceed ahead. Yes. So now, yesterday, some of you had a doubt. Sir, I want to use array list itself. You told that arrays means basically it will accept homogeneous type of data. And array list means it will overcome the disadvantages of arrays. That is, heterogeneous type of data can be stored in array list. That is true. But at the same time, whatever is the advantages of, what do we say? Whatever is the features of arrays, that also should be there in array list. Yes. For example, what I can say, your array list can store homogeneous type of data as well as heterogeneous type of data, both. Means I assume that I want to store only integer type of data in your array list. You can do that. If you try to store heterogeneous type of data, it will give an error. No, sir, I want to make it as heterogeneous type of data, which we have already seen yesterday. In that, there is no problem at all. Clear? Online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can copy this, how to do it, because this is not there in the PPT. Okay. What is the benefit here? Again, I'm repeating. In short words, you can write it in your notes because that is not there in PPT. If you are using primitive data types, our project will never become 100% pure object oriented. However, if we want to make our project 100% pure object oriented, then what we should do, we should be able to create an object of those primitive data types. And those objects, we call it as wrapper classes. Okay. Why these wrapper classes are required? Yesterday there was a question. What was that question all about? Sir, we want to make here, this program was done, I believe. So now one array list is there. Now I want to make my array list screen visible. Yes. So now there is an array list here. Okay, stop writing. Now there is an array list here. I want to make this array list accept only homogeneous type of data. Heterogeneous type of data means nothing you should do. Simply keep on adding the data. Here you observe AL dot add if I do 10. Will it get added? Yes. AL dot add of Naveen. Sys out AL. Will it work or not? Definitely yes, no doubt. You can run it. You will get the output as well. Can you see? Naveen and 10. I want to make this particular array list to accept only homogeneous type of data. Means only integer should be accepted. If I try to give string, it should generate an error. How to do it? Simple thing. Here you should make use of generics. Generics means what? Using those wrapper classes, we will inform what type of data to be inserted into this. Okay. How? Just give here as for generics, you should make use of only wrapper classes. You cannot make use of what? Primitive data types. You can make use of only classes. For giving it as a generics, you can make use of only classes. You cannot make use of primitive data types. Here, what I'm telling, inside this array list, I want to store only integer type objects, not primitive data type, integer type objects. I'll tell this, and this side also you should tell AL is a reference for an array list which can store only integers. I'll tell this much. If you can see, immediately I'll get an error. Can you see that? What it is saying? The method add integer in the type array list of type integer is not applicable for the arguments string. Means array type is of type integer. Okay, array list is of type integer and you are trying to add string to that, which is not going to work. Here, this is how your generics will work. Please check here now. The concept of generic is used in Java to ensure the particular collection contains only homogeneous type of data. Okay, generics is often separated during the object creation for a particular collection by specifying the type of data that has to be stored inside the particular collection. More or less, the statements are different, but the meaning is same. The specification inside the Angular bracket must always be a wrapper class. You cannot make use of primitive data type. Program, I have shown that. This is the program. Yes. Here I will also write above program will generate error as shown below. Clear? What error it will generate? Okay. Just a minute. Is that clear? Just a minute, hold on. Because later you will definitely ask, sir, program where it is. So to be on safer side, before you ask, I'll just upload it. Later, you keep asking. No worries. So now, okay, is this program clear? Okay, next what? Now I'll go back to PPT here. This one is done. And then advantages of array list. What are those? Array list can have heterogeneous type of data. But does it mean that it can have only heterogeneous type of data? No. Can we have homogeneous type of data? Yes. By making use of what? Generics. Wrapper class is one concept, that's it. If you use that wrapper class inside, array list concept, then it will become generics. You can see array list can also contain homogeneous type of data with proper specification using the concept of generics. Array list can grow or shrink in size once they are created. Inserting the data to specific position is possible because of add method with two parameters, that is index as well as element. Okay. It can contain multiple copies of same data useful in performing certain basic operations. Okay, means it can contain duplicate as well. Now comes the disadvantages. What are the disadvantages of array list? Memory is not efficiently used. Expect continuous block of memory. Just like your arrays, even this one will also expect continuous block of memory only. See, using collections, we can overcome the disadvantages of arrays, that is true. But using one single class only data, I tell that it will overcome all the disadvantages? No. First two disadvantages has been overcome by using array list. But third one will not be able to overcome by using array list. For that, you should go with second class, that is linked list. However, which are the first two disadvantages? It will accept only homogeneous type of data, that is first one, and the second one is size cannot be increased or decreased once the size is fixed. Okay, so now you can see memory is not efficiently utilized. Why we can say that? I will tell you why we can say that. However, adding the data at the intermediate positions is time consuming because, say, if you want to add the element at last in your array list, is it a problem? No, directly it will simply go add it. But if you want to add the element in between two elements or in the beginning of the array list, then definitely array list is not a good approach. Why? Because if you want to add one element in between two elements, then many shifting of elements should happen. Getting my point? Sir, why should I shift, sir? I'll not shift, I'll use set method. If I use set method, what will happen? Existing data I will lose. Means it will replace old data with new data, which should not happen. I want old data also, new data also. Then what will happen with your array list? It will start shifting. If you use add method, it will start shifting, which is a time consuming process. Okay. So as I've already told, it will expect continuous block of memory. Why? Because even now, internally, what it is using? Dynamic array data structure. Okay. Difference between array and array list. Creation of array is simple. Also, creation of array list is also simple. Am I right? Data is inserted by specifying the position value, whereas data is automatically placed at the last position. Means in your arrays, how will we insert? If we want to insert even a one single value, we should specify the position, that is index number. But in your array list, by default, simply if you use add, it will add at last. But can we add at specific position? That is also possible in your array list. Okay. Even we can see data, whereas data is automatically placed at the last position, we can even specify the position value and insert the data. In your arrays, only specific position is possible. But in your array list, specific is also possible, generic is also possible. Generic in the sense, by default, it will add the element at last. Next, retrieving the information is simple by specifying the index value in your arrays. Whereas in array list, we should make use of get method and you should give the position. You can see what we have written. Data can be retrieved easily by specifying the index value. Is that clear? Next, here, if you can see, whatever I have explained, same thing is displayed here, I believe. Long time back I have done this. So first I have added for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 for your AL. Okay, I have added 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next what? I am adding what? Where it will get added? At the rear end. Rear end means at last. Now I will try to insert the new value, which is nothing but 15 at index number 1. How will it work? It should become 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Okay. But for doing this, what it will do? First it will shift from 20 it will start shifting, or from 60 it will start shifting? Yes? From 60 or from 20?
sir.
Programming, those who didn't attend, they will not know this. I believe in the very first program that we discussed is all about this, means in arrays. Yes, not in programming, I think data structure, I guess, I'm not sure. In both of them, this particular concept will be used. Why, sir? Why should we shift from 60? Why not from 20? First thing, what you will do, whatever is there at index number 1, that you will shift to 2. Don't you think now you lost the data 30? Yes or no? That is the reason we should do it from last. 60 you will shift to 6th position, then 50 you will shift to 5th position. Sir, 60 is lost. No. Don't you think already I have kept a copy of it? In which position? In 6th position, already I am having a copy of element 60. Am I right? So like that, I'll do all the elements. I'll do 20 also. Now I'll get one empty position. Not empty position, 20 will be there. But already I'm having a copy of 20. So even if I lose that 20, I don't have any problem. So in place of 20, I'll keep 15. But however, if you observe, don't you think so many shiftings I should do? Because of which this array list is not a good approach when you want to insert the element in between two elements. Okay, that is what I have written here. If you can see, where is it? This is not, this is the one. Adding the data at the intermediate positions is time consuming because the shifting of elements, when we are dealing with large volume of data, is a time consuming process. Shifting the elements with large amount of data is really a time consuming process. That is the reason we will not go with this. To overcome this, okay, to overcome the disadvantage of array list, what is the disadvantage? There are three major disadvantages. One is memory is not efficiently used. Second one is continuous memory block is still expected. And third one is adding the element in between two elements will result in shifting of so many other elements. Yes. So all these three disadvantages can be overcome by making use of linked list. Sir, what is linked list, sir? How linked list will work? Here, I'll tell you this much. Okay, this much only I can tell you. No, sir, in depth I want to know. Then you should have attended data structures. No, sir, didn't attend. Wait for future. Okay. However, linked list means, array list means how it was. One element will be there. Beside that, another element. Beside that, another element. Beside that, another element. But how linked list will be there? Here, if you can see, this is your value. Just a minute. What is this? This is your value. What is this and this? This position and this position. What are these two positions? These two positions are those positions where address will be stored. Two addresses. Address of what? Here, values left side will be holding the address of previous node. Okay, this all together, this complete one box, can you see that? This complete one box, we call it as a node. Okay, in one node, what are all the things that are present? Two addresses will be present, one value will be present. Okay, first address is of what? One address is of previous node. Another address is of next node. Getting my point? Now here 20 is there. You consider 20th node with a value 20. Okay. Now 20 is there. What is stored here? Not 10th value. Here what will be stored if you ask me? The address of node with the value 10. Okay. The node whose address is there, that is who is having 10 as its value. Okay, that node's address will be stored in left side, and in right side what will be stored? That node's address where the value is 30, means nothing but it is next node. Got it? Here 30 is there. What will be there here? Previous node's address here, next node's address. Here 40 is left side, previous node that is 30, 40 is right side, next node that is 50. 50 is left side, previous node that is 40 and 50 is right side. Next node, but is there any next node? No, so it will be pointing to null. Clear? Yes, no. Now, if I have to speak about index number, is your index number still there, sir? 100% it is still there. What is the index number? 0 for this node, this complete node 0, this complete node 1, this complete node 2, this complete node 3, this complete node 4. Getting my point? Now some of you will ask, sir, why there are 2 links, sir? Can't I have 1 link only? Can't I have 1 link only? In Java, you cannot modify this because this is a inbuilt class. But in your interview, they may ask you to develop a code for making it work with single link. Okay, there should be only single link. Can you do it? Like that, they will ask. Okay, don't think that what are the methods that are present in linked list. So simple, they will ask, never. If they ask, it is your luck, you can think. But most of the time, they will not ask it in so simple way. They will keep it in such a way, you should create same implementation, but with single link. There are 2 links, right? Left side there is 1, right side there is 1. Means 1 value, 1 address only should be there. There should not be 2 addresses. Can you do it? As of now, no. Okay. Why, sir? When can we do it? If you want to do it, you should have attended data structure class. Okay. Next, AL of add 60. Where it will get added? It will go till last wherever null is there. Okay. It will find null. Wherever it will find null, immediately it will place the node there. And what it will do? 60's left side will be pointing to 50. 50's right side will be pointing to 60. 50's right side should be pointing to 60 and 60's left side should be pointing to 50 and 60's right side should be pointing to null. Sir, this is anyways fine. What was the major disadvantages of your array list? Something you told. I was not able to hear also. Loudly. Others. One is continuous memory allocation. Second one is in the first position only. In between. That is the reason I have used the term in intermediate positions. Intermediate positions means what? In between 2 elements. You cannot insert the element. So please observe here. Now I am trying to insert 15 in index number 1. How will it work, sir? Will it do the shifting process? No. Rather, what it will do, please check. This is already there. Okay. Now what it will do, it will try to insert it like this. Sir, where this node is present? Where this node is present? As of now, it is, you are telling at 1. It is, I am asking about memory. Assume that previously, this one if I have to speak. This is your 4000. Assume this is your memory address 4000. This will be your 5000, 6000, 7000, 8000, 9000. Okay. Now this linked list is going to overcome two disadvantages, major disadvantages. One is continuous memory block. Second one is inserting in intermediate position. Okay. Now 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 is already allocated for these nodes. Now I want to insert one new node. Is it available in between? No, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 is already occupied. There is no space. So somewhere in 15,000, it will keep that node. Node will be kept. Okay. Now what will happen? From here, okay, this connection will break. Can you see the pointer? This connection will break. Means 10th right side, whatever connection is pointing to 20th node, that will break and it will start it here. One address will get stored. What address will get stored? 15,000. Means what? This particular link is pointing to location 15,000. Getting my point? And 15,000 left will be pointing to where? 4,000. Means to this node. Okay. And next, 20th left node will be pointing to where? 15,000. 20th left side will be pointing to 15,000. And 15,000's right side will be pointing to where? Huh? Oh, 20th node 5,000. 20th, which one I was asking? 15,000's right side will be pointing to 5,000. Is that clear? So now if you observe, is it continuous? Somewhere in 15,000 I have stored. Still it is working. But your arrays, will it work like that? Can you store it in somewhere random place? Still you can connect? No. But your linked list will help with that. And also, did we make any shifting here? No. Whatever is there. But I just changed the links. Just observe here. It is already like this. In between somewhere randomly I stored and it got replaced like this. Okay. It does not mean that it will come and sit here. But what is happening? This link is pointing to here. It is pointing to here. So now if you speak continuously, if you try to go, where it will go? Here if you try to go continuously from left to right, where it will go? From here till here, you will go. Am I right? Yes or no? But here if you try to go, okay, from left to right, where you will go? Till here you will go, and you will go towards 15,000, and then you will go towards here, and then you will go towards 5,000, and then you will continue. Am I right? Yes or no? But in your arrays, can you do it like this? No. Don't you think both the disadvantages of your arrays has been overcome? What are those disadvantages? Continuous memory allocation is not needed. Second thing is inserting element in an intermediate position will not result in any shifting of elements. Clear? Yes? Okay. Now, how exactly it will work? Okay. Can I make this? See, here is an error. Okay. We have to import it because our program is present in lang package and this program is present in util package. So it is not getting imported. So how will I import? Import java.util.linked list you can enter, or otherwise directly you can write star. All the classes of util package will get imported. No sir, I don't want to do that. Then you would specifically mention linked list. Sir, how to import? Is there any shortcut? Control Shift O if you press, all those imports will be done. At the top, if you can see, Control Shift O. Okay. Next, what? Now I want to add the elements. Now I want to see which are all the methods that are available in your linked list. Add, I believe all of you know. Yes. $20, $30, $40, $50, and for your understanding, I want to print it as LL. Here, this one I got. Yes. Next what? Add with these two parameters, I believe all of you have seen. Add all you have seen. Add all with two parameters you have seen. Add first. Okay. Add first was there. Add was there, or otherwise with index was there. Yes. That was something else. Contains or something first occurrence. No. First something related to last occurrence was there, I guess. Last index of was there. Okay. However, add first. Okay. If I try to say 5 and LL dot add, if you see add, for add in array list, how many methods were coming? 4. That is 1 is 2 is related to add with one parameter, add with two parameter, add all with one parameter, add all with two parameter. But now here it is showing 6 methods. Yes. What will be the output? In the name itself, it is there. Add first means it will add the element at first position. Add last means it will add the element at last position. See again, here you can see there is something happening. What is happening? Add first means it is adding the element at the beginning. Add last means it is adding the element at last. If you go for any product-based companies interviews, they will ask you to implement these by yourself. Okay, but here what is happening? If you see, I'll hold control and I will see. I will take my cursor over that method. I'm getting one option. What is that? Open declaration, open implementation. Open implementation you do. Okay, it will take some time as it is an inbuilt class. Add first. Yes, for add first, they have already written. You can see code they have written. These all annotations are there. At the if you can see, offer first method is there. Okay, offer last, remove first, remove last. Whatever methods are there, all the methods body has been given not by us, by someone else. Okay, they have given the body. Means James Costing team they have given the body. Okay, it is related to DQ, I guess. DQ.class it is showing. It is DQ. Okay, not this one I wanted. Okay. If you can see, what is the name here? Class name? Not visible? At the top, can't you see the class name? Linked list class, whatever object we are creating, its class I have opened. If you can see, add first, we'll call another method internally, link first. Link first, there if I want to go, hold your control, it will give open implementation. Open that implementation. Link first here. If you can see, final node, new node. It is trying to create one node. If F is pointing to null, point this node. Whatever they have written here, if you want to understand this, you should have attended data structure. Okay. However, here, okay, but what is the functionality of add first and add last? Again, I'm telling you, please try to work on these things. Interviewer may ask you to implement these methods. Okay, already it is there. But will they ask you to open that and read and check and then understand and write? No, they may ask you to implement the same thing by yourself. Okay, did we do it? Yes, we did it previously. Maybe we will do it in future again. Okay, next word, LL dot. Add first, add last, if it is there, we will keep seeing other methods. Add first, add last we have seen. Okay, clear we know. Clone we know. Contains all. Forget about descending iterator. Okay, this one I don't want to do. Get we know. Yes. Equals we know. If you want to check two collections are equal or not. Okay. Then get class we know. Get first. What will it return? Return type I'm asking. First value I also know by looking at the name. Check the return type. Object it is returning. If it is returning something, definitely what I should do? Store it, huh? Store it or print it. Just see. Is that clear? 65 and 5. Next what? So get first and get last will get me what? First element as well as last element. Get. We have to give the index number, that index number specific value. You will get it in return. Now let us proceed ahead. There are two more methods which you will see now. Index of, do we know it? Is empty. Iterator I have not taught you because later I'll teach you is what I have told. Last index of, yes. List iterator, no. List iterator, no. Notify, no. Notify all, no. Offer. Okay. So now LL dot add. Okay. I will add 70 and LL dot offer. Here I will add 80. Offer method, what is happening? You check. So now, after getting first and last, what I have done, I have added 70 and 80 and then I have printed. So let us see what we are getting. 70, 80 is getting added at last. It is not even replacing, not even doing anything. 70, it got added at last. 80, even that got added at last only. Yes or no? What is the difference between offer and add? In name itself, it is there. Offer means you will give a option. Take it. It is something like if your guest comes to your home, okay, you will offer them something, saying that you take coffee, you take tea, you take biscuit. What they will say? Will they take it directly? No, give it to me. Initially, they say, no, we just added few minutes back, so we don't want. Yes or no? Means if they're really full, they will reject it or refuse it. But if they're really hungry, then they will have it. As simple as that. Yes or no? In a similar way, here also, if there is memory available, then that offer will be accepted. If the memory is full, okay, then that offer will get rejected. Sir, show me that one scenario where it will get rejected, sir. I can't show it. Because for you to show that, I should make my memory full, which I can't offer. Okay. So, however, is the difference clear? Add and offer, both will do the same functionality, but add is like whether you are full or not, you should have this. That is that scenario. Offer means if you are full, you refuse, that's okay. If you are not full, then you take it, that is also okay. But add is like forcefully give it. Getting it? So next, in offer also that there is offer. First is there 3 and offer last is also there, that is 85. Yes. Is that clear or not? So starting from 3 till 85, I should get all the values. Got it? Okay. Next what? It is still not done. Till O we have done, right? M and O. Parallel stream you leave it. Next peak is there. Next peak is there. Peak means what? Now we observe. This is the last statement I have printed here. Last statement. I'll write it. Okay. After this, whatever I'll get because of next further statements that I'll write. What is that? I'll say LL dot peak. What is the return type? Object. I'll do this much and I'll try to print it as sys out. Okay. So now if I try to print this, what I'm getting? 3. Okay. 3 is what? The very first element. Okay. Now I'll try to do. sys out LL dot. What is the return type? Object, so I'm printing it, poll. Okay, here I will also, for your difference, I'll write peak. Here, for your difference, I'll write poll. Just observe this. From peak, I'm getting the output as 3. From poll, I'm getting the output as 3. Then what is the difference? Done, right? Don't remember. जोर से. तो तुम लोग भी मतलब घर जाके चेक भी नहीं करते हो ऐसे. जब पढ़ाया था, what you guys should have done, you should go and check which are all the methods that are there, and if some methods you didn't understand or it is not, then you should come back and ask. You will not ask, we will not do. As simple as that. Okay. However, here, please observe what I will show you is, anyways, here LL is printed completely. Yes. Here what I'll do, I'll change the statement as before peak. Yes. I'm printing last time before peak, and I will print after peak, and then I'll print. Okay. Here I should make it as what? After peak. And anyways, before poll, I need not do it. Yes or no? Same thing will be there. So directly what I'll do? This will be after poll. Sir, where is before poll, sir? Should I do it? No, some of them will be there. Sir, you missed before poll, sir. Because rather than you guys identifying, it will be better if I correct my mistakes, right? You guys will be so happy identifying my mistakes. That happiness I don't want to see on your faces. So here, please observe. Here, this is your before peak. What all are there? 3 is there, 5, 10, everything is there. Okay. Next, I'll go for this one. Peak 3. Okay. After doing peak, I'm getting, means after using this peak method, what I'm getting? The element 3 I'm getting. And then after peak, what I'm getting? Same thing, right? More or less. 3 is there, 5 is there, 10 is there, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85. Am I right? Now what did I do? I called poll function, because of which here I got the output as 3. Okay, means I got this output as 3. This one, the first element. So peak is returning what? The very first element. Poll is returning what? The very first element. But after poll, you observe 3 is missing. Okay, peak as well as poll, both will return the very first value of your linked list. Getting my point? But however, sir, peak and poll is fine, sir. But what is the difference? Why they are returning the same value? They are returning the same value, but it is something like peak will copy paste. Okay, peak will give the first element, that is true, but it is like copy and give it. But poll, what it will do? It will cut and paste. Assume that you are dealing with issuing the tickets application. Issuing the tickets means book my show application you are dealing with. First time whosoever will come, okay, first time whosoever will come, you should manage them. Who came first, who came next? Yes or no? So what I'll do? I'll issue them the numbers. You came first, 1. You came second, 2. You came third, 3. You came 4, 4. Like that I'll do it. Okay. There what I'm doing, I'm keeping a track also. Means for first person, which number I have given. Somewhere else I have copy pasted. Okay. First time what I have done, whosoever person came, for him I'll give one number, I'll take that person's details, copy it and paste it somewhere. Next I'll go to next person, copy it and paste it somewhere. Now, the person whoever came first for booking the show, he got his tickets booked. After that, what I should do? Should he be still in queue? No, what I should do? I should remove him and I should make him placed in successful list. Means I will have another list called successful. Means those people who booked a ticket successfully. I will poll him and then I'll paste it in successful list. Successful list means what? Who have booked the tickets successfully. There I will place him. Getting my point? Yes. What did I say? Example, just tell me. Whatever you say, I'll do. Where you will see notes, it is not there in notes. Sorry? Sorry? Not able to hear. What is it? Add list. Add list. Where is add list here? Before, after what? One thing you should know. You already know why I'm asking you. You don't know? You want me to say? If you want me to say, I can explain it well. Why I'm asking only you when these many people are there? You know, right? Is it the first time I'm telling you? Yesterday itself I told you. If I am telling someone something, it is not first time I have observed. It is not first time I have observed from the day you were sitting this side to the day you were sitting that side. Till then. Simply I will never ask. If you want to do, take your time. Do it. I am peacefully you do it and then you come back. Am I forcing anyone to come here? No, right? Even if no one is coming, one student is there, I'll finish it. I don't care. Okay. But sitting inside and if you want to do, this is anyways not a school, not a college, I need not tell all this. But at the same time, I'll not entertain all this. Okay. Anyways, getting back to the topic, peak will do what? Ultimately, peak and poll both will fetch the first element of your list. But peak will do what? Copy paste, but poll will cut paste. And for that, as an example, that ticket booking application, that is the best one. I felt randomly, I gave it just now. I got it, so I told you that. Okay, real time example where it can be used means wherever you want to take the first person, remove it. Then you can go with poll. Okay, but first person you want to take and you want to, do some operations, then you can go with peak. It should be there in the list, but you want the first element, then you can go with peak. Clear? Okay. However, if peak and poll is there, along with that, what else is there? Peak. First is there, as well as last is there. After that, I'll try to print LL and then sys out LL dot poll. First is there and LL dot poll. Last is also there. And after that, I'll try to print LL. Okay. So if you observe after poll, whatever value I'll get, how many value I'll get because of this function? How many values I'll get? 3 has already been removed here itself, right? Poll if I do, already 3 is removed here itself. How will it remove 3 here? So after 3, whatever element is there, it will display that first element once. But that element, will it be there in the list? Yes. Peak last. 85 it will display, but 85 is it still there in the list? Yes. So to check that, I will print it. 5 and 85 should be there in the list here. Next, I will do poll first and poll last. What this will display? 5 and 85 only. But after that, if I print it, those two elements will not be there in the list. It should not be there. It will not be there. See here. From here, 5 is there, 85 is there. Now peak first I have done. What I got? 5, peak last, 85. Then, okay. Oh, no, it is right. Here is the peak first, peak last. This is your peak first. This is your peak last. After that, I printed once. After peak first, peak last, I have printed, right? Where is it? Just a minute. Here it is there. This one only. 5 is also there. 85 is also there. After that, what I have done? Pole first, pole last I have done. But after that, 5 and 85 is not there. Is that clear? So difference between add, offer. Offer method was not there in your array list. Offer method is present here. Add first, add last was not there. Get first, get last was not there in your array list and linked list I'm speaking. And then here, peak and pole, peak first, peak last, pole first, pole last. These methods were not there in your array list. You must be careful because if anyone asks you what is the difference between two classes, as of now I'm just discussing two classes, so please be very much careful. Going ahead, so many methods we will see. Remembering it will be very difficult. Okay, somewhere you note it down in difference. Okay, which are all the methods that will get deferred here in linked list? Somewhere you note it down. Somewhere you note it down. Should I tell in some other language or what? Which are all the methods that are deferred in your, or I can say added in your linked list? Add first, add last, that is the first one. And then now you will feel that you will remember, sir, this simple task and all I will remember, sir. I will ask you at the end of the for what? No. What is the duty of peek and pole? As I mentioned. Copying and pasting is true, but what it will copy? Did I say that it will only copy and paste? It will always copy and paste the first element only. Getting my point? That is the reason I given the booking the ticket application. What is important there? Who came first? They should get a ticket. That is only important, right? Because ultimately we are going with application, Book My Show application for a reason. What is that? In real world, we should wait in a queue. To avoid that only, we are going for Book My Show application. There also, if you have to wait, that too randomly, if you start issuing the tickets in an application, will anyone use? No. For that reason, whoever came first, they should get the tickets first. Clear? Online? Okay. So, till where it was done? Add first, add last, right? And then offer first, offer last, and then peak, pole, peak first, peak last, pole first, pole last. Okay. And then all of you know the functionality of stack. How exactly a stack will work? Remove, all of you know. Okay. Just remove is there. Okay, remove is there. Leave it. Remove is nothing but it will always remove the very first element of the list. Okay, that you leave. Remove with index. Again, these all things. If I have to say here, what they have told, removes the head. Now, if I ask you, what do you mean by head? There it is mentioned, so you know. Then, if not, you should have attended data structure. There you would have got to know. That is the reason I'm not teaching it here. Remove with integer index. Did we discuss? Remove with one parameter. Yes or no? Yes. Remove with object means what? Seriously? Remove with object if I give. Array list? Seriously? Remove with index. Yesterday, if you remember, that is the reason I told go and try. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, yesterday we used remove with index. Okay, that is index number 1, something I have given, it removed the respective element. Next, I wanted to remove the element 25. So I have given what? 25. So it gave me one error. What error? Index out of bound. Yes or no? Because 25 was not considering it as an element, it was considering it as an index value. So what we should do, index with remove with object we should use. Remove with object, how will we use? वही मतलब रिवीजन करोगे तो याद भी रहेगा, नहीं करोगे तो ऐसा होगा. Okay, remove all the elements of one collection. If you want to remove in another collection, then you will go with remove all. Retain all is not here, I guess. Retain all is also there. Retain all जो कॉमन है बस वही बचेगा, बाकी सब हट जाएगा. ठीक है. And remove first occurrence. Remove first means what? First, okay, I'll use it only. Anyways, I should show, right? Remove first. What is the first element here? Remove last. Okay. After that, what I'll do, I'll try to print LL. Okay. Run as 20 it should start, 70 it should go. Starting from 20 till 70. What has been removed? You check here. 10 has been removed and 80 has been removed. 10 and 80 has been removed. Next, what? I'll try to do L dot. Okay. Add. Okay. I'll try to add 10 at index number somewhere 3, and then this I need not explain, but you will not try. I'm very sure. I'm pretty sure about it. For that reason, I am supposed to do it. Just keep observing the output. What is the output that I got? So 20 has, how come 20 came here? Okay, 10 has been removed, right? Remove first. If I do, 10 has been removed. Yes. So now what is left out? Starting from, it is starting from where? 20 till 70. In between, I have added 20 again in position 3 and 4. Okay. So now if I try to use LL dot remove first occurrence of, okay, after that if I try to print LL, okay, what I'll do is first occurrence also I'll remove. I'll remove last occurrence also of 20. See here. Previously what was there? Here 20 was there. Here also 20 was there. But now what it done? Removed this as well as removed this. Only this 20 is left out. Yes. So see here 30, 40, 20, 50, 60, 65, 70. Am I right? Okay. And again, if you observe LL dot remove last occurrence and first occurrence. For that, what is the parameter that it is accepting? Object. Does it mean that I should create an object here? Not needed. Why? But there we were creating. There also it was accepting object only. But there we were not. We were creating new integer. But here we are not doing. Why? In that there was a confusion whether whatever you are giving for remove method is it index or a value. In that case, explicitly you should create an object and pass so that the difference can be created. If difference is not there, it will consider, though you are giving it as a value, it will consider it as a index. That was the reason it was giving an error saying that index out of bounds. Okay. Next, what? Okay. Hash code, get first, get last. Done, done, done. Is that clear for all of you? कल का क्लास सही से नहीं सुना क्या? नहीं लग तो रहा है क्योंकि yesterday did I put this point? What did I put? Do yourself in the sense I did not say you have to do it yourself. I told that first occurrence you can remove, last occurrence you can remove, but however, okay, even in array list, what was that? This all methods were not there. Again, you add these points also. That is, remove first, remove last. Okay, as well as remove first occurrence, remove last occurrence will also work. Along with that, what else I have told yesterday? In yesterday's point, there was last index of. Last index of was there. But in today's class, did we see that? Last index of, did we see? No. Anywhere? Okay, let us see once. Okay, it is there. Last index of anyways, we have seen that it is there. Okay. But however, remove first occurrence is there, remove last occurrence is there. Sir, what about in between occurrences, sir? For removing in between occurrences, you should do it by yourself. Custom logic you should develop and then you should remove. Okay, for everything, if they will give readily available solution, what will you do then? Why means because it is not there, so you should do. Programming class done. You attend programming class, then you will get. Right. I think it is. I think those who have attended programming class, we have done it somewhere like trim function. Did we use starting spaces by ourselves? Inbuilt method is already there. Did we implement trim functionality by ourselves? Yes. Custom logic. Ourselves means what? Custom logic only. So initial spaces we have removed, last spaces we have removed. In between, whatever will come, in that also, multiple spaces I ask you to remove. Yes. In between, whatever extra spaces, at last, whatever extra spaces, and in between, this is this space is space my space class. In my output, what I should get? This is my class. So here also, what we are exactly doing? First occurrence of unnecessary spaces I am removing. Last occurrence of unnecessary spaces I am removing, and also in between occurrence of unnecessary spaces I am removing. I'm not removing all the spaces. I'm removing only extra spaces. Yes, those who remember those classes, then you can easily correlate here. No, sir, I don't remember. What I should do? Attend that class, then you'll get an idea. Okay, but if you ask me, sir, do it now. It's not really a cakewalk to do randomly, take one program and do it here. Not really possible. It's near to, no, it is impossible. Directly, if I take that program, for sure I'll write and give, I'll anyways explain. But you will lose your confidence on Java. If I directly take that program now, and if I explain, I will explain. Those who have attended, they will get a revision. But those who are attending for first time, they will lose hopes on Java. Okay, that is such a program. So which I don't want to do anyways now. But however, if you attend again, hopefully in whenever it starts, if you attend, you'll get a clear picture on that. Okay. So here, next what? I was searching for LL dot. What was there? Two array is done. Sublist is done. Size, anyways, I think it was done. Set, done or not? What it will do? Replace the add will do what? Shift and insert the value. But whereas set will replace that respective value with new value. Means old value with new value. Something happened. Okay. What mistake I have done here? In the process of giving you the file with the proper name, I have saved this file as linklist.java, which is nothing but a inbuilt class, so all the methods started giving error. Can you see that? Okay. So what I should do is simple. Here, you change this to something else. Immediately for this also, Eclipse will give you an easier suggestion. From there only you can change it. How can I change it? Just see. Done. Rename is the suggestion, right? That is the problem. So rename it and it is done. So now is there any errors? No. So now what I'll do? And again, what I'll send? I'll simply upload here. Those who want to access, access. Those who don't want to access, don't access. Uploading is also done so that later you should not come back to me saying that not given. So it is given now. Okay. Starting upload, it will anyways get uploaded. However, link list is done. This Saturday, Sunday class will be there. Be it 6 hours or 4 hours, I don't care. This Saturday, Sunday will be there. That much I'm telling because this Saturday, Sunday will be the last class of your core Java. Okay. Because I'm not sure about advanced Java, but till here, I can surely say core Java will get over. I want to finish it. I don't know whether it will get over or not because in that also many things are there. Still, comparator, comparable, not sure. Okay, it has been uploaded. If you want, you can access it from there. But however, I want to rename it for 4. Save. And this one is of what? Demo.java. क्या हुआ? कुछ बोल रहे थे क्या? बोलो बोलो बोलो. कौन? वाह. See what I have done here. At the end of the file name, I have given 0123 means that is the first file. Wherever demo 0 is there, that is first file. Array list, A list 1 is there, that is next file you should refer. A list 2 is there, that is next file. Okay. By mistake it happened. So here. Okay. Fine. Fine then, we'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow, should I take class or should I give it as a holiday? Mock, I'll take it. As I've already told, some of you are thinking that, sir, mock interview I've told. I forgot. Do you think I forgot? Such a chance, do you think I'll even leave it? Don't even think of it. But the point is simple. Before I check on you by wasting my time, first I think I should work on finishing the concepts. Then I can include collections also. Then I can include multi-threading also. If I include collections, I'll get huge chances, wide range of questions I can ask. So I'll keep that. Don't think that mock interview I forgot. But the point is that I have already informed you. Each day I'm delaying it. What does it mean? The level of complexity is getting increased, not decreased. Why? Because I'm giving one day extra time, right? I've informed when last Saturday, sorry, Sunday. I mean, this previous Sunday I've informed. So till today it is Wednesday, which means you got 3 days extra time after I inform, which means you should prepare more and more. If you are still not prepared after giving 3 days time, sir, where did you give time? If I'm not taking, that is like giving time only. Okay, till Sunday, whenever I want, not only till Sunday, until I finish the class, whenever I want, I'll take my wish, right? I've informed. You forgot, that is your problem. I'll not listen. Okay, you be prepared or you don't want to be prepared, you want to face the consequences, do. Okay, but one thing I'll definitely do. What is that? After taking all of your mock interviews, I'll definitely keep the feedback and I'll make sure that I'll give it for BD team. Okay, You think, wow, some of you will be thinking, what I can do? I can do something at this. What I'll do? I'll keep your feedback properly. Proper feedback I'll give you also, or I'll keep it for myself and I'll give it for BDT. All those who are performing well, they should definitely get a chance. They will get a chance. You are not performing well, then why should we even give a chance? You tell me. Because if we are projecting you in front of our interviewer and you are not performing well, whose reputations will go back? Not mine, DJs. Okay, because of one, two, three students, I don't want to spoil everyone's. Simple thing. I'll give the feedback. Whoever feedback is good, and I'll keep on, marks. I mean, range I'll keep. Whoever is performing well, give good range, not low range. If you are within good range or medium range, then you will get a chance. If you are going for low range, what I want to do, I will do. Some of you will be like, sir, I'll not attend mock only. What you can? If you don't attend mock, for attending interview, you should come towards me only. Okay, I'll make sure that. Don't worry. Sir, how will you make sure? That you don't worry. I will take care of that. It is nothing new to me. Okay. Sometimes I should do it. I'll do it. Whenever time comes. Okay. So be prepared is all I'm trying to say. Any day, anytime. Be it online, offline. I'll just send you one link if you are online student. If you are offline students, come and attend offline. You should. Okay. If not, you attend online from camera. Camera should be on, and you should be able to answer to my question. That's it. I don't have any other requirement. Okay. Fine then. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Okay. Tomorrow should I take class or not? If you guys are okay, because tomorrow it is again government holiday, I guess, right? Bakrid Eid कुछ तो है 29th right tomorrow. हाँ हाँ ऐसा कुछ है कि हम लोग को छुट्टी है पता है छुट्टी है तब भी नहीं है ऐसा तो आप लोग को भी छुट्टी है तब भी नहीं मिलेगा ऐसा हम सोच रहे हैं आप लोग जो बोलोगे वैसे होगा as you guys say I cannot decide on one two people. I need answer from everyone whoever attends the class. Okay. However, management will decide that. That is also there. If they say it is a holiday, it will be a holiday. Don't worry. Okay. But also please be sure that when I want to take class and if it is a holiday, I'll give holiday for sure. But after that, what I want to say, I believe all of you already know it. Be prepared. That is what I can say. Okay. Thank you, everyone. ऑनलाइन डॉक्यूमेंट आया है क्या चेक किया नहीं सही से करो दूसरा डॉक्यूमेंट गलती से अपलोड किया